there, Money Masters! Welcome back. Today we're going on a mission to become change detectives. Have you ever bought something at the store and the cashier gave you money back? That is called change. Today we're going to talk about what change is, how to count change, and how to make change like a pro. And here's a corny pun. Why did the football coach go to the bank? To get his quarterback. No, I should go to jail for that joke. Okay, well, let's say you go to the store in like the 90s and you buy a really cool sticker. The sticker costs 75 cents and you pay with $1. But wait a minute, that's more than the sticker costs. So the cashier gives you the extra money back. That extra money is called change. Think of it like this. Change equals money you get back when you pay more than the price. And hold a minute, before we count change, let's review our coins. We have a penny worth 1 cent, a nickel worth 5 cents, a dime worth 10 cents, and a quarter worth 25 cents. Even though the dime is the smallest coin, it's still worth more than a penny and nickel combined. Okay, let's practice. Imagine you need to count this change. 1 quarter, 1 dime, 1 nickel. Let's start from biggest to smallest. The quarter is 25 cents. Add the dime. So 25 plus 10 equals 35. And then we add the nickel. So 35 plus 5 equals 40, and boom, the change equals 40 cents. Counting from the biggest coins first makes it faster and easier. Now let's make change, like a cashier. So let's say you buy a toy that costs 65 cents and you pay with $1. Apparently we also have to pretend we're toy shopping in the 1960s. I mean, come on, a toy for 65 cents? Not in our lifetime, but let's continue. We need to figure out how much change you should get back. A super easy trick is called counting up. Start at 65. Then go to the next easiest number, 75. Add 1 dime. Now go to $1. And to do that, you would add 25 cents or 1 quarter. So the change would be 1 dime and 1 quarter. So let's check our math. 65 plus 10 equals 75. 75 plus 25 equals 100. That gets us $2. Great job. Okay, let's try one more example together. It's 1975 and you buy a snack for 80 cents and pay with $1. Start at 80 cents. 80 to 90 equals add 1 dime. And 90 to 100 equals add 1 dime. So your change is 2 dimes, which equals 25 cents. Good job! Okay, here are a few tips to help you in the future. Always start with the biggest coins when counting. Use counting up to make change, and remember $1 equals 100 cents. Next time you're at the store, try checking the change yourself. Even if it's only in your head or on paper. Because we don't see a lot of people even using coins anymore, do we? That doesn't mean we shouldn't know how to use them though, so yeah. Well, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for being here. And if you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button, notification bell, and give this video a big thumbs up. Bye guys!